Oh, hey y'all, the camera started by itself. Okay. Said action. Okay. Hey y'all, hey. Welcome back to my channel. I'm LB Johnson. Get a little close up. I'm LB Johnson. Please like, share, and subscribe. Um, yeah, so let's get into it. I'm gonna try to make this quick because I got some stuff I need to take care of. So yeah, let's get into it. So yeah, we talking about today. I had a dream last night, and I'm sorry, Mama. I had a dream last night, and I had a dream this morning when I got back in the bed. I had two dreams. The first dream, I guess I was a little slow on, so God was like, "Okay, I got to see you another one because you're a little slow." Then the second dream, I was a little slow on that one too, but then it clicked like that. Okay. So let's get into it. Okay, let's get into it. Let's get into it. So let me tell you about the dreams, and then the song came on too. Okay, um, so the pretty much what I got from it is the blessings going to come so fast, you're going to be so confused because baby, I was so confused in both of these dreams. Like, what's going on? So dream number one. So it says, my sweetheart was getting married, and okay, yeah. So my sweetheart was getting married, and I was so confused. Like, why was I invited to his wedding? And I'm just all discombobulated. Like, why in the world would this man disrespect me and invite me to his wedding? Why would he invite me to his wedding? Like, I could not understand it. Why would you invite me to your wedding? I seen the woman, but I didn't recognize her. So that's the end of the dream. That's the end of that dream. The woman who he was marrying, I did not recognize this woman. And I'm just like, he wouldn't dare disrespect me like this. He wouldn't disrespect me like this. So why am I at this wedding? So I didn't recognize the woman. So I woke up after that. Dream number two. I'm sorry, son in my eye. Dream number two. I'm out with my mom and we having a good time, but I'm ready to go. So my mother is taking forever, so she finally walks out. Let me try to tell the dream without even reading it because it's not sounding real. But so me and my mama out or whatever, and while we out, um, like I said, we was having a good time. Like we was having a really good time. Um, we was eating, people was dancing, um, all kind of stuff was going on. It was just so much going on, but we was having a good time. But I was ready to go because it was like I had to go to. It was like I was late for work or I was late for something. So I'm just like, okay, so waiting outside. Like, okay, my mama need to come on. Like, she taking forever. She need to come on. And she eventually finally walked out the door. And when she walked out the door, we started walking towards the car. So my mama walked to my one of the cars I currently have, and I was like, "Nah, mom, that ain't the car I'm driving." And so I started. We looking around. We started looking around, and so I started pressing the keypad to like set off the alarm to find the car. And this alarm kept going off on this particular car, like on this car, but it was next to a car that I used to own, and it was a dead tree on top of that old car, as if like what I got from it was like, this is your old, like this is the past, this is old. And so I'm like, but the alarm that kept going off on the other car was not my car. So I'm just like, why does the alarm keep going off? This ain't my car. So me and my mama finally was like, okay, you know what, we finna get in this car because you got the keys to it. That's why I want to read this. But we was like, you got the keys to it or whatever. Okay, where is it? But the car was unfamiliar, and it was like, yeah, I had the keys to it, but all the doors to the car was open. All the doors was open to the car. I kept clicking it. The alarm, the key kept going off. When I got in the car, the key was able to fit into the ignition. So mom was like, "Shoot, let's get in. I guess this your car." So we like, okay. I mean, I'm like, okay, let's get in. So we get in and we pull out. I start looking around the car. The car is clean, like super cleaned. So I'm like, this is an unfamiliar car. Like, this not my car. So when I got up, okay, so I said the doors are wide open or whatever. So when I got up, I'm like, what's up with these dreams that I keep having? So what I got from the dream was your blessing is here and is already ready for you. They're going to come so fast that you're not going to be able to recognize them as yours. You have the keys to the blessings already. You you just have to unlock the doors and the doors will open to you. The blessing is in the preparation. So yeah. So pretty much like you're preparing for your blessing now. Like, I don't know who I'm speaking to. I don't know who this is for, but you already preparing for your blessing. And but it feel like right now while you're preparing for it, it feel like it's taking forever. And I guess that was the symbolism of my mother was taking forever. Like my mother was taking forever. And now that I just said that, and I just think back at the wedding in the first dream, they was like taking forever to get the stuff on the road. Like we never showed up at a wedding, but it was like they was taking forever to prepare too. It was like they was in the preparation phase as well at the wedding. So and then with my mom, it was like she was taking forever. Oh God, but it was like she was taking forever. My mom was taking like forever, and but so what I'm getting is somebody is like in the preparation stage right now of receiving a blessing. Like you're preparing for the blessing now, and it feel like the blessing is taking forever, but you're not ready to receive it right now. Well, you wasn't ready to receive right now. I believe you're ready now, but at first you wasn't ready to receive. Excuse me. At first you wasn't ready to receive the blessing, so God was preparing you for the blessing. He was preparing you for the blessing. So you had to wait, but you was preparing, and it felt like it was taking forever. But the blessing was in the preparation, and when the blessing come, it's gonna be so unfamiliar to you because you're not gonna realize, oh, this is for me. Like you really, this is for me because it's gonna come so easy that you're gonna feel like you ain't did nothing to receive it. You're gonna feel like, oh, I didn't like if it's a car, I didn't put no money down in that car. I didn't do nothing. Like it was just given to me. But really, you had been preparing. You had been sowing your seeds throughout the years, throughout the months, throughout the days, and God gave it to you. But when He gave it to you, it was just like, oh wow, I didn't expect it because you, excuse me, you've been preparing so long that when He give it to you, you not expecting it, but it's yours, and it's time for you to receive it now because now you're ready for it. And if it's like for a spouse, you just like, okay, so let's go back to the dream, the first dream with the spouse, with the woman in the dream. What I got from it, it was like she was so unfamiliar to me. Like I did not recognize this woman. I'm like, who is this? And why in the heck did they feel the need to invite me to their wedding? Like the woman was me. But I had grown so much that I didn't recognize myself. Like the woman was a mature version of me. That's what God ended up sending to me afterwards. But it's like it's like when you get there, you gonna be so unfamiliar to yourself. When you receive your blessing, God have been unchanged you so much that it's gonna be like, wow, like that's not mine, but it is yours. And you prepared for it. And you worked hard for it. and you gotta grab it and receive it because it's yours. Because you worked for it. You did. Even though it may feel like I got this so easy. You didn't. You've been working years for this. And now is your time to receive it. Then, so after I had my dream, I woke up, I started going into my studying. I was gonna play some meditation. I had been listening. I fell asleep to some meditation music last night, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna start back listening to that while I clean up. While I study. So I went to turn on my music, and Lettucey station came on instead of the meditation station, and Kim song came on, and it was Kim's song "If It's Love." And so when we talk about this, when I read the lyrics to the song, let's replace love with God, okay? With God. But it says "If It's Love" by Kim. That's the song. So, so we're gonna replace love with God. So if it's God, it'll last a lifetime. Deep in my heart, I know, baby. If it's God, it'll last a lifetime. It'll last forever. It'll just start to show. Let's start right there. It'll just start to show. So I'm like, when I listen to the lyrics, I'm like, oh wow, this is like the dream. So your blessing will just start to show. Like whatever it is, it's just gonna start to show up. Like these blessings just gonna start falling. Like, dang, where you come from? Where that come from? When did I get that? Like you've been praying for these things, you've been working for these things, you've been trying to prepare for these things for so long. And they just gonna start showing up out of nowhere. They just gonna start showing and you're gonna be like, wow, God, like I didn't think they was gonna come because I've been working so hard for them. Not everything's showing up at once. It'll just start to show. You know, I played the field for the longest time. Was in and out of God. Oh, I paid the price. You was in and out of trying to, you was in and out. So then that I replaced it with God, I just, that just hit me even differently. But yeah, in and out of God. So you played the field. You was in and out of living for your flesh, and you was in and out of living for the spirit. You played the field back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So God, in the midst of God preparing you, just back and forth, doing your fleshly things, doing your spiritual things. Me, he talking to me. But doing your fleshly things, doing your spiritual things. But you paid the price. You paid the price. Tell me, can you comprehend what you make me feel? Heaven only knows why broken hearts can heal. So pretty much like only God knows how someone can be healed and transformed to something so unfamiliar. Like to something so unfamiliar. Like you ain't gonna even recognize yourself. Not in a bad way, in a good way. Cause you're gonna be like, dang, you remember your past. Like you remember your past. And you just gonna change. Like you gonna be so unfamiliar to yourself. Like so unfamiliar to yourself. Like, but it's a good thing because the old you gonna be gone. And it's gonna be gone forever. It's gonna be gone forever. That old life, the old struggle, the old pain, the old hurt, all of that old life that you once had. Like even in a dream with my old car. I haven't had that car in a couple of years. I done got 2 cars since that car. But that old car with that dead tree on top of it, like this old news. The struggle it took with all the struggle, it's gone. So everything new is gonna be so unfamiliar to you because you're gonna be like, wow, I never thought I would have these things. I prayed so long for these things, but I didn't think I would actually get it. I tried to hold on to faith to get it, but I didn't really believe that God would give it to me because it took so long. But it's coming. It's coming. It's coming. And it's gonna show. What is it? It'll just start to show. It'll just start to show. Them blessings just about to start showing up. Receive them. Receive them. Prepare yourself for them. Start preparing now. So I, I said, now this is me speaking. The blessing is in the preparation. I like to say, okay, I'm sorry. The blessing is in the preparation. I like to say God revealed things to us so we can know what to pray for or prepare for. So when God have us having these dreams or hearing songs, or when He sent an actual prophet to you, it's not for you to sit on your hands. It's for you to begin to prepare. It is for you to begin to prepare. Prepare. I can't get it word out. It is for you to begin to prepare for the blessing at hand. Now y'all know I ain't good with these words that be in the Bible. I ain't good with a lot of words. Okay, but we're gonna work with it. So Exodus, is it Exodus? Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. I don't know. But Exodus 23, verse 20 to 26 read, I am sending an angel before you to protect you along the way and to lead you to the place that I have prepared for you. Obey the angel and follow him. Be careful in his presence and don't rebel against him. The angel will not forgive the wrong things you do to him. He has my power in him. If you listen to what he says and do everything I tell you, then I will be an enemy to all of your enemies. I will be against everyone who is against you. My angel will lead you through the land. He will lead you against many different people. The Amorites, Amorites, is it the he oh God. Yeah, we're gonna say he will lead you against many different people. If you want to know the names, go read Exodus 23, 20, verse 23. Okay, Exodus 23, verse 23. Those were the names there, but I ain't gonna try to read them. Okay? But yeah, he will lead you against many different people, but I will defeat all of them. Don't worship their gods. Don't ever bow down to those gods. You must never live the way those people live. You must destroy their idols and you must break the stories that help them. Sorry. And you must break the stones that help them. Remember their gods. You must serve the Lord your God. If you do this, I will bless you with plenty of bread and water. I will take away all sickness from you. Your women will all be able to have babies. None of their babies would die at birth. And I will allow you to live long lives. So, pretty much, to sum it up, sorry, I had a call. To sum it all up, during the preparation period, you may be faced with trouble, but God telling you if you just allow his angels, allow the Holy Spirit to guide you, he's gonna keep you. He's gonna keep you protected during that time. So go ahead and start preparing for your blessing, whatever it may be. Go ahead and start making room for it. I heard Steve Harvey say this one time that his mom, he had an old car sitting on some blocks, I guess some bricks or whatever. And he had this car parked in his mama driveway, and his mom was like, he was telling his mom, "Mom, I want a new car, whatever, whatever. Like I need a new car." So his mom asked him, "How are you gonna get a new car if you got that car sitting out there taking up the driveway space to put your new car in?" And he was like, "Oh, that do make sense." So he removed that car and he ended up getting a new car. So I say all of that to say, prepare for whatever you want, whatever you're waiting for. Prepare. Start making room for that blessing in your life. Prepare for that blessing. Make room for that blessing to come into your life. Clean out whatever you need to clean out. If it's a closet, to make room for your significant other, or if it's your schedule to make room for a job, or if it's your driveway to make room for a new car. Clean out whatever you need to clean out of your life and prepare to make space for your blessing that God is about to just have showing up. You don't want to be unprepared when God show up now. Be ready. My grandma used to say, "Y'all didn't clean this house. Jesus walked in this house, he wouldn't be able to get around, step in this house." Prepare. Clean up your space. Prepare whatever you need to do to prepare for that blessing to come into your home or wherever it need to show up at. I hate that my voice starts scratching every time I make a video. But begin to prepare for your blessing because it's just about to start showing up. I love y'all. Please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and click the link in the description box and get my book, A Millennium Woman Walk with God. I don't know why I don't never prepare for this and have my book right here. But hold on. So, get my book, A Millennium Woman Walk with God. And, yeah, like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. All right, love y'all. Bye-bye.